Another favorite of mine is ribbing.
Okay.
There's a million different ways of doing ribbing, and a lot of people don't think ribbing is, you know, for crochet. They always think it's just in knitting. But you can make fun ribbing as much as you can in knitting. Now, my basic, you know, my go-to one is always my single crochet in the back loop, which is what I have here, which makes all these little ridges. And what I mean by in the back loop, let me show you here. So you would chain one like you would normally, and then instead of going through, you know, here, which is our normal
Let's show it from the top. Normally we work into both
of the loops. I'm going to work into just the back loop and make a stitch. So let me show you that again. So I'm not going through here, I'm going through here.
And that's what we call working into the back loop only.
Right. So then you do that the whole way, and it makes these nice ridges along your work.
And the ridges are formed by that front loop that was left unworked.
Exactly.
And so that makes the rib look, and it's stretchy.
Right.
Very nice. Now this one is interesting. It looks like it's knitted.
Right, and this one is really cool, and all that it is the exact same method as here. Is it's just all slip stitches instead.
Wow.
So you're going to just work the slip stitch into this little guy back here, just your back loop.
So instead of a single crochet, you're just working a slip stitch.
Right, and you can do this with everything. So
it's very stretchy.
in my sweater here, you know, you can start messing around with them, playing around. Here I have single crochets in the back loop. Here is double crochets in the back loop. And all I did is just alternate them.
Oh, okay. So that makes a really beautiful rib.
It just gives a different, you know, another little style to it. It doesn't have to be all, just like in knitting, how you can play around with the different ways you can do it with crocheting.
Cool. Any other little tricks you can show us in our remaining time?
I have one little other trick I got for you. Is a thing called extended single crochets.
Okay.
These are really cool, and I have to say a lot of designers now like to do them because they make things really lightweight and lacy, and they're in between. This is a single crochet, this is a half double. Their height is in between the two.
Okay, can you show us real quick how to make an extended single crochet?
Absolutely. So what you're going to do is you actually chain two instead of chaining one. You turn your work, then you're going to insert your hook. You're going to pull up a loop just like you would do in a single crochet. But instead of pulling through both of those loops, you're going to pull through one and then make yarn over again and pull through two.
So you've got an extra chain stitch inside the stitch.
Yeah, so I'll show you that again. So I yarned over, pull through one, I yarned over, pulled through two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
I know those extended stitches are very popular right now, so it would be helpful for a lot of people to learn.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing your wisdom with us.
Thanks for having me.